I'm now live, it says. All right. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to become more charismatic. It's a combination of two things: confidence, which I will describe and define and explain, and delivery. Powerful, powerful things. And delivery is going to comprise of 5 different things that you will develop. Now, you're asking yourself, how do I become more charismatic? Charisma is not some talent or something that somebody has over you. Charisma is a skill. Charisma is something you can develop throughout your life. And essentially, some people have developed it so well, they appear like they've had it for so long. There's a saying, it takes 10 years to be an overnight success. You've heard that before? Charisma. So, what does it take? Charisma is something we're all born with. You were born a charismatic person. So, what happened for you to lose it? You were trained. Your mind was programmed. So, let me teach you now how to become more charismatic. Let me touch on the first aspect, which is confidence. Confidence, most people don't understand. Remember this always. Confidence is something is what you know you can do. Confidence only comes from doing and nowhere else. So essentially, if you were going to ride a bike and you've never ridden a bike before, no matter how many books of bike riding you've ever read, you don't have any confidence riding that bike. Because once you ride that bike, you'll find out just how much confidence you really have. So, or same thing with walking on a thin wire. Better not to walk on a thin wire across the Niagara Falls for the first time. Better to walk on it 1 foot off the ground. So, confidence will only come from one of two things. Either it comes from experience, because it's what you know you can do, or it comes from self-confidence. Can you be charismatic without any experience? Of course. So, self-confidence, the second aspect. Self-confidence is you're applying these 3 things about self-confidence. Number 1 is you know where you're going and you're comfortable making attempt after attempt after attempt on getting that thing where you know where you're going to. The second aspect is you're comfortable with who you are. You love and honor and cherish yourself. And who you are, you consider yourself as sublimely enough, and you would love for other people to either listen to you or to meet you. And the third aspect is you are self-happy. Self-happy, you know where you're going, and you understand that who you are right now, you appreciate and love and honor yourself. You will come off when you intrinsically have these things. You will come off as self-confident. So that's one aspect of the charisma combination. The other aspect, confidence. This other aspect is delivery. Delivery is one of the wonderful things that I've gotten to do since 2011. I was a dating and relationships coach, dating coach essentially. And then when I transitioned to relationship coach, and one of the things, and then I got into sales, one of the things that I've happily gotten to do is help people with their delivery, their presentation skills, their speaking skills, speaking in front of either one person or a couple of people or a group or a huge audience, and paying attention to, it's called one-to-many speaking. So, delivery. What are the aspects of delivery? Let me go over the first aspect. The first aspect is understanding that you're neither an introvert or an extrovert. You are neither. Now, you've developed a preference over your lifetime. You've developed a preference saying, it seems like I am an introvert, or it seems like I'm an extrovert. You are neither. You are who you create yourself to be. How do I know this? Because before I've gotten long time ago, I was the most introverted person you will ever know. I was shy. I lacked any kind of confidence. And then when I met some people and I developed myself and I spoke in front of groups, I recognized that I can turn on my extrovertedness on a dime. I can go up in front of people and pitch my product or pitch my service or be charismatic and be influential, be persuasive, and be extroverted as what most people consider as extroverted. I can turn that on with a switch. And how you develop that is you understand that you're not an introvert or you're not an extrovert. You're neither. You are who you develop yourself to be by practicing, making communication a practice, making social interactions a practice. Being a dating coach, that's essentially what I taught. Teaching people how to become more social and understand social dynamics. What are some more aspects of delivery? The other aspects of delivery is tonality and body language. Okay, let's combine those. Body language and tonality. I don't know what it was, but I think 70% of communication, science has found, is in your body language. 23%, I think it's 23%, is in your tonality. 7% is in the words. What does that tell you? That tells you that your words really don't matter that much. To me, it does matter. But more importantly is your tonality and your body language. Your tonality and your body language, work on that because that is what conveys the communication. What are some aspects of tonality and body language? Pauses, delivery, high-pitched, low-pitched, upwards tonality. When you're asking a question, I'm asking a question. So that upward tonality is this. Are you asking a question? Can you get me a cup of tea? Can you pick up the phone for me? It's going upwards. Inflection. Downward inflection is a command tonality. Get me a cup of coffee. Pick up the phone for me. Get your pen and write down my number. That's a downward tonality. A flatline tonality is when you are making a statement. Self-explanatory. What else? Body language. Body language, you'll develop this over time. There are a lot of aspects about body language you can develop, but that's way too much to cover here. What are some other aspects? Let me talk about two more aspects of delivery. Number one is enthusiasm. Enthusiasm, remember this always, is contagious. Sven Hardboy says, depression affect me. I can help you with that, Sven. I love helping people with depression, except that it's out of context in what I'm teaching right now. So we'll talk about different time. Add me on here or message me on any of my social media, Sven Hardboy. So I was talking about enthusiasm. Remember this always. Enthusiasm is contagious. Be enthusiastic with what you're saying. Be enthusiastic with your delivery. Whatever you're talking about, be enthusiastic about it. I can literally talk about absolutely anything and be enthusiastic. I can talk about, I woke up today and I had a smile on my face and I picked up my phone, scrolled through my feed, and saw a bunch of posts on my Instagram and listened to. So, I'm describing something so monotonous, so insignificant, but I described it enthusiastically. The other aspect is energy. How do you come off? What is your energy? Now, energy is not this woo-woo thing. I'm talking about how you're coming off to the other person. Are you upbeat? Are you positive? Are you smiling? Or are you downtrodden? Are you a negative and cynic person? Mind your energy, because your energy transfers. In hypnosis, we call this frame control. He or she who has the strongest frame in the interaction is the one that is followed, because people defer to people who have the strong frame, strong sense of reality. Do you have a strong sense of reality? So, let me end this here. You can become charismatic by a combination of confidence and delivery. Confidence comprising of either experience, because confidence is something that only comes from experience, only comes from knowing. And do you have any black friends? I do. I do have many black friends. I also have I have many black girlfriends as well. Why do you ask? The second aspect of confidence is self-confidence, understanding, recognizing you know where you're going, you're self-happy, you understand that happiness is something you create for yourself. And number 3 is you love, honor, appreciate, and cherish yourself. When you have those 3 things, you're self-confident, you can be charismatic at anything. The second aspect of charisma is delivery. Practice your delivery. Have enthusiasm. Three Mango says, I don't like how there are more Asian girls with white guys and Asian guys with white girls. I don't know why that makes you mad, Three Mangoes. If you could be anybody, if you're worthwhile and worthy, you could be with just about any race. So I don't know why you're angry about interracial relationships. I have many white girlfriends. I have many Asian girlfriends. I have many different race girlfriends. I'll leave it at that. So parts of delivery, enthusiasm, recognizing you can be an introvert, extrovert at a snap of a finger, tonality, body language, energy. Combine those 2 things, ladies and gentlemen, and you can become charismatic. Check out my website, jacksolomon.com. You can buy my book, or you can add me on any of my social medias, my Instagram. Three Mangoes, how do I find my passion? I'm not sure how old you are, Three Mangoes, but as you are continuing living life, find out those things that make you feel good. Explore as much life as you can. Explore as much of the world as you can. I'm 20. Oh, you're young. You can find your passion easily. You explore and experience life as much as you can. Become more worldly. The more you experience things, the more you find things that you like. When you find things that you like, continue down that path. Continue making attempt after attempt after attempt. Fill yourself with attempts so you're successful, because success is a succession. Every attempt creates a succession. So you are successful when you continue attempting. I want to turn on my light, but I'm about done here. So, yeah, add me on my social medias. My Instagram is solomon.jax, SOLOMON.JAX. Go to my website, Jax Solomon. You're welcome, Three Mangoes. Jax, Jax, SOLOMON.com. JaxSolomon.com. You can find how to contact me there. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Yahoo Dog says, very helpful. Ha, thank you, Yahoo Dog. Appreciate that. Now it won't shut off, so with me. Light. For some reason, these broadcasts, they don't shut off. I'm pressing.